At the end of the Civil War, the hamlet of Cheshire was a thriving commercial center. In 1898, the fraternal organization named the Knights of the Maccabees built a theater in the center of Cheshire. Local farmers and their families formed the Cheshire Amusement Company and presented musical and dramatic programs for the entertainment of the local residents. In the 1920s, the Academy Grange purchased the building and it became its major tenant. From that point on, the building was simply referred to as the Grange. Since 1970, the building has been privately owned and is now sadly deteriorated from its glory days. Faced with the loss of community treasures, communities from across the country and across the world have rallied together to preserve deteriorating architectural treasures. The restoration of the Farmington Quaker Meeting House project has attracted national and state attention. The meeting house stood at the crossroads symbolically as well as geographically of activism for the rights movement in United States history. Working together, its supporters have created a plan for its reuse as an educational center and have begun raising the money necessary to restore the building. Another notable project where a building has been successfully restored and reused is the Lieutenant Neil Curtis Aerial Observation Post and former Gorham Post Office building in the hamlet of Gorham. It's now the Gorham Historical Society's offices and museum. A group of Canandaigua residents recognized the Academy Grange as a landmark at risk. They renamed the project the Cheshire Meeting Hall and gave it a promising future. The spring of 2009 marked a return for the Cheshire Meeting Hall when the building was purchased by the Cheshire Community Action Team. The not-for-profit group developed exciting plans for the building, envisioning it as a focal point for youth programs, community activities, club meetings, and social gatherings. Of course it would be a home for theater and music. The Cheshire Community Action Team has agreed to own and maintain the building and to operate it for the benefit and use of the town of Canandaigua and the entire Southern Corridor area as a perpetual reminder of its glorious past and promising future. They're off to a great start, but there's still much more to do as the group works to meet the educational, social, and recreational needs of all those who will use and benefit from the new community center. Many of the services, materials, and labor hours have been or will be donated by the community. Still, the true success of this project will depend upon the old-fashioned generosity of friends, neighbors, and businesses who are willing to give a few extra dollars to show their appreciation of the history of our region and the group's commitment to having a safe and convenient place to meet and enjoy.